Dodge Man cometh YouTube. Today's training day is for 7/26, 2017. The agenda for today is 5x5 at 130 kilograms, and then 4x5 at 92.5 kilograms for bench, squat and bench respectively, and cheat rows. Rather, strict rows. I changed the program today. So, as you can see here, I misloaded the bar. I thought it was going to be power sets for 140 kilos. I did 5 reps anyway, so I did 2 sets of that and then switched back to 3 sets of 130 kilos. It's just one of those days where I'm just out of it mentally because it was raining and I'm just really lazy to move. And but even though that happened, squats still felt fine. Did 5x5, some hypertrophy work. These are probably the best my squat has ever felt. I'll be honest. I don't know what's going on with my biomechanics for the lift, but I'm using more back, and my hips are just shooting up. But if I see on tape, I mean, it looks really, really fast. I mean, obviously this is lightweight, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens in higher weights. Now this one is bench. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it over and over again. I have a fucking poverty bench. So 92.5 kilos for 4 sets of 5 paused. And paused are really killer for me. They are really a motherfucking killer. Like, the last rep here is a fucking grinder, but that's not the last grinder you're gonna see. At least for me, that is a huge grinder. And just, my pants are too tight in this session, by the way, so I couldn't really get my feet stable. But regardless of that, 92.5 shouldn't be feeling this heavy. I don't know if it was the day or I was just feeling it or I'm losing bench strength as my weight decreases. But I mean the first rep is always pretty easy. That's always how it is with me. But the next reps, I tried going lower, touching the bar lower to my chest, and it helped a bit. But still the problem still exists, man. I'm still slow off the chest. And if I just move it a few inches to the point where my triceps are gonna do most of the work, I'm gonna lock it out no matter what. But this is the third set you're seeing right here. But no matter what I do, it just slows down. I get tired, I lose tightness, and to gain tightness for me, the bench is harder, to be honest, than just repping it out without any tightness. So there's that. This day of bench press really fucking killed me, and I don't really know what to say, man. Like, I should be repping 100 kilos or 220 pounds by now, but instead, this is happening. So, just gotta make do with it. We'll see what my 1 rep max gains are compared to like before, but I know I'm stronger now than I was before because the rest times for these sets weren't that long. I think I was done by 2 hours, and that's because I did like 30 minutes to an hour of accessory work. So I did all the main lifts in an hour. So I wasn't even that tired to begin with. You know, it wasn't that taxing in terms of I had to be mentally prepared. No, it was easy. Like, it was easy, but it just God boggles my mind that I have to grind that 5th rep every single time. And that's why maybe that 4x6 last week was so hard because 5th rep is already a grinder pause. The next rep is gonna be a hell of a grinder. So now we move on to some. I'm not gonna do cheat rows for a while because I think those really fuck. I don't know. Like, I think I get too heavy on them, and I think doing strict rows with lower weight. Obviously, these aren't as strict as possible, but with lower weight will help me manage the volume of my sets and reps for my squat, my bench, and deadlift, and not as taxing as a deadlift. And so, I deadlift once a week, so that's good. And just did some pull ups to compensate for just doing less volume overall with the less tonnage of the rows. So, yeah, that's the end of the video. enjoy your next training day. Thanks for watching. Peace.